trying if you guys keep trying. Let's keep rocking and rolling, man.
I mean, man, we found some amazing shit out there today. I mean, the kind of shit I didn't think you could find in the trash, you know?
Look at the moon. Oh my god, this is definitely not normal.
How's it going, Deep Red Alliance? Welcome to another X Crypto Live. I appreciate you guys jumping on in for another one. Thanks for hitting the like on the way in. Thanks to any new subscribers to the channel that are helping us grow and get to 5,400 subscribers on YouTube. I am so grateful to each and every one of y'all. And once again, your support just means the world and helps us keep doing what we're doing here, you guys. Give me a second. Some people on the outside here. Once again, not a financial advisor, not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. I am always wrong, but the Blue Crew is always right. This is the worst show with the best community, and we certainly got the best community jumping on in on a Monday here. We're starting our week off hot. We got the golden eye, guys. We're freaking, hey, we're in the red still. We're still in the freaking red somehow. It looks like it's just never going to stop, right? It's just never going to stop being red, so they're just going to keep giving us more and more opportunities, it looks like. That is for sure. What's up, Devin Steve? What's up, RPM? What's up, Thanks, Gary? What's up, Bradley? What's up, Darren? Good to see you guys. Silver Days in the house as always. Much love to you, bro. Look at the moon. What's up, Miles P? Rest in peace, fools. Yeah, I mean, we're all dead. We're all digging ourselves out of a hole, except if you bought XRP at like 10 cents or 20 cents, right? Or 50 cents, or 70 cents, or 80 cents, or 90 cents. Wait a second. We're still in gains with XRP, despite the retracement and the freaking incredible bearishness that's destroying so many other cryptos out there, taking them to new lows that they've never been to before, right? Meanwhile, XRP is not experiencing new lows that it's never experienced before. Are we in the reset period? Is this what it is? Are we finally in the reset, you guys? Is this what's happening? We're starting to see the cryptos that can survive this bearishness versus the ones that can't, you know, can't afford to keep moving forward. I'm just telling you what, man, by the time we get into greens, when the big green candles start coming again, I certainly hope none of us here, I mean, I'll never tell you what to do, but I certainly hope none of us here are FOMOing on green candles. I really hope not. But when the green candles come here, I hope nobody is saying, I am buying this today. Today is the day. This past couple of weeks, these past couple of months have been the day, right? Man, this guy next to me has his window right open and he's looking over at me every time I'm like, so I might have to speak a little bit softer for right now, you guys, until this guy moves on with his life. It looks like he wants to get some deep reds. It looks like he found my spot of where I talk about deep reds and now he's just looking on over, writing them down. But yeah, I certainly hope that when the fat green candles are coming, you guys, that you guys aren't coming in here and we're celebrating the gains, but I hope that you guys aren't coming in here and going, it's still so much more to go. I think this is it. We're running up now officially. It's really happening. I bought more today. It's like, all right, well, you only had like 2.5 months of just complete bearishness to accumulate. But okay, you want to accumulate during greens. That's how it is. Guys, appreciate everybody coming out on this Monday. We got our freaking week ahead of us. I'm hoping it's a bullish week ahead. It's my birthday week. So hopefully we get a birthday. I mean, it looks like we're getting birthday discounts right now instead. But hey, it is what it is. They want to keep dumping the market. They want to keep taking it to further lows that we've never seen before. They want to reset the whole U.S. economy. Then so be it, man. We knew this was coming, right? It's a freaking perfect storm of how they're doing it, right? They're messing with everybody's heads. They're trying to get you squeezed out so bad, you guys, that they don't even want you to hold one whole XRP. That's how bad they want to squeeze you out. The funny thing is the XRP holders can't get squeezed out because they've been holding since 20 cents and they've been freaking, you know, hardened over the years, right? But for the newbies that have been chasing pumps since 2020 or so or whatever, you know, they're liquidating their positions. They're selling at a loss. They're not even holding at least one whole XRP or, you know, one whole of any type of crypto. You know, this is what happens with deep fear, man. People just keep thinking, okay, well, if it's just going to keep lower, I'm going to sell at a loss right now and then try to buy back in when it goes lower than that and then add to my stack. I hope that strategy works out for you. I really do. But we're already getting very close to about, what is it, 40% down, 50% down on the major cap cryptos, all in all on the year. And then if you go into the low cap cryptos, my gosh, dude, like nothing can go further than 99% down on the year, right? You can't go further than that. But eating lunch, listening. What's up, Marvin Davis? Appreciate you, man. Who's afraid of the big red wolves? What's up, man? We got our Deep Red Alliance here to get together. All we're doing is buying Deep Reds, man. We're celebrating here today. That is for sure. Turple Nurple, you jumped ahead of me here on this one, but we're going to start off this morning a little bit hot today. We got a little special one today, man. You guys aren't going to believe what I got today. All right. Check this out. You guys aren't going to believe this. Like, this is... I went a little bit absurd, but at the club that I go to, they have discounts on Sundays. So yesterday, I went to go and buy this freaking beast. You guys are going to laugh, man. Look at this. Look at this freaking thing. Dodgers for glory. The Jeter Dodgers. Jeter Los Angeles. A journey of glory. And that's what we're on, man. And look how it's blue. Look at that ripple blue. Isn't that nice? That Dodger blue. A journey to glory. Here we go. And then you open it up. Check this out. You open this up. You got the whole story of the Dodgers, right? You go page by page. It tells you about each stream that's in this box, right, on the list. Right? Tells you about each story of the championships that the Dodgers have won. You got it on the back here. And then here's the main page, right? And if you turn this main page, look at what's inside. Holy cow. Look at that. 8 Jeters. 8 little bullet Jeters that taste like every single championship. The guy next to you can see it. He definitely can. And now he's like, damn, I kind of want to jump in on some of that, man. That looks really good. I'm going to take that collectible right there. Dude, this is a collectible kind of. I mean, I don't know if they're going to keep. I don't think Jeter's going to ever do something like this for Dodgers again, right? But anyways, I've already gone. Let me see. I've already gone through these 4, right? So we're going to start working our way through the bottom 4 here. The bullets are like this small, man. This is the thing I hate about Jeter. Like, you know, I've been getting the cannons because they give you more, right? And it's like rosin. These are rosin. These are rosin as well. But I know we want to keep it crypto, guys. I just wanted to show you because this is a freaking hilarious. Like, luckily I got a discount on this because I would never really buy something like this. This is freaking just. I just think it's just absurd. It's a good place to hide your bud. It's a good place to hide your weed in there too, right? If you guys remember certain movies from the back in the day. I heard there are people who held the whole way up and are down 50% on paper. Damn, dude, that sucks, dude. What doesn't kill you? I mean, dude, it actually makes sense though, WF Patsy, because now that you got the big boys in here and they want to own the majority of the market, right? They don't want the people that got in early. Like, it's funny because we talked about this for years, where it's like, what if when they do come in, they just freaking mess with the volatility so hard that it just cashes out all these freaking normies, right? Okay, good. He's finally, the dude's finally bouncing. So what if they start to cash out on these freaking, you know, they're just messing with the minds of the normies while they're just accumulating more. And they've been doing that for years though, man. Like, I don't know how much XRP they probably have by now from all this manipulation, but they are definitely going to keep trying to make sure they have the majority of the supply, man, or something, right? It's freaking nuts. W. Patsy, do you mean the bathhouse, the club? That looks sick, G. That's hilarious. Turple Nurple's loving it. Everything good comes from Brooklyn. Yeah, man. Hey, they got the Brooklyn Dodgers one. I already smoked that one though, but it was a breakthrough right here when they were in Brooklyn, right? And then you go from 1955, their first championship. Then you go to 1959, 1963, 1965, and now we are on to the comeback. This one's the one that we're smoking today, the comeback. And comeback, the 1981 season was unique, disrupted by a mid-year strike. However, the team rose to the occasion in the playoffs, defeating New York in 6 games. This title run was highlighted by dramatic comebacks and the emergence of a rookie sensation who electrified fans with his energy and poise. Dude, how many times did the Dodgers beat how many times did the Dodgers beat New York in the World Series, man? It seems like they have New York's number in terms of World Series head to heads. But we're doing 1981 today. 1981, the comeback. All right. So if you guys are up for this adventure, hell, it's freaking Monday. Everything's red across the board. We could talk about every single crypto. Literally every crypto is basically dying or dead, or it's XRP or an ISO 20022 compliant and it's doing all right. Right? You see how this reset is shifting it in favor of the ISO cryptos all of a sudden, in favor of the cryptos that are part of the US Strategic Reserve? You're noticing that Solana's not back down at 15 cents, but you're seeing that, Filecoin's down to like $1 or so. What's going on here, man? What's going on with WorldCoin going down to 60 cents? What's up with FET Alliance, the ASI Alliance, Artificial Superior Intelligence Alliance, going down to what, 40 cents? What's happening here? Got to be a reset of some sort, man, because I've never seen some cryptos just dead, below their previous lows, teetering on their lows, and then you have ISO cryptos that are like way above their historical lows. There's got to be something fishy that's going down here. WF Patsy, try to tell me why the ISO cryptos aren't tanking as hard as a lot of these other cryptos that are tanking, or Yanks always want, dude. Yeah, I mean the Yanks, when I was growing up, that's what, from what I remember, is the Yanks always winning World Series. Like, I think they have the most World Series out of any franchise, if I'm not mistaken, right? But it seems like when they face off against LA, I don't know. I don't know. Seems like they have a hard time against LA, but LA is so LA. Like New York, they're like really good at drafting, building within their administration, right? LA is just like, let's just go pay guys. It's so freaking LA. Let's just go buy the great players. Let's buy this like freaking human, this like freakazoid of like this Asian American dude who's just like it all around, just like could play any sport and would probably dominate, man. This freaking guy. I bet Atani was made as a robot. There's no way that guy's real. Gold dumped like crazy today. I made 20% gains. Damn. So gold coming on back down. The Rays, my team has no stadium. Oh, Mr. Connector. I do love following like good underdog teams, or teams that have just like been just terrible franchises, because there's something endearing about that when they start to win, right? Like you had to feel good for, like, for example, in football, like the Commanders finally becoming like a good team last year, right? Like, oh my God, no way. I just saw a cop. I just saw a sheriff driving on by, looking at his motherfucking phone. This asshole. Wow, man. What a double standard they put us on over here. Bought more ZBEC today. Good, man. ZBCN. Perceived. Yes. Perceived. That's why you like XRP too, though. Oh, because it's wait, dang it, WF Patsy. I might be too late on the joke there, my man. I'm sorry, WF Patsy. I know you were throwing me a good dagger there, man. I'm trying to figure out what was that related to. Right. Is it because, are you saying that's why I like XRP too, is because Ripple just buys the best tech and the best engineers, very California and LA of them. They're just like, you know what, leave Bitcoin and come work on our trash coin and try to help us work on this amazing scam, this exit scam that we're going to be leaving. The teams you like, that's why you like XRP too. The type of teams I like, I mean, dude, the Dodgers, I'm only a Dodgers fan because it's like the most homer thing to do. Let me see, what's the other team that I like? Oh, but you mean in terms of underdogs, like teams that were just terrible and then like they end up coming back like a phoenix? Yeah, like, I mean, yeah, we were just talking about the Commanders there. I mean, but they did, it was good seeing them do well. I miss when they were the Redskins, right? They're all trash. All teams are trash. All teams are trash eventually, or become trash eventually. Hell, the Patriots had a good 20-year cycle of winning and championships, and then you know, now they're just trash, right? Detroit Lions, they were trash, but hey, luckily Ripple Blue is going to be a big thing, so they want to get those subliminals out, and you know, Lionsgate and all that good stuff. So the Lions, not a bad team. I don't think the Lions are going to do. They lost a really good team. Let's go back to crypto, guys. Let's go back to crypto. I could talk about football and sports like all the time, but let's get it started with the comeback here. In football, yes, the UK is still a thing. They're going to try to make the NFL. They're going to try to make the NFL an international sport. Chances are they may have to turn it into flag football by that time too. Real football. The one that you kick game-winning field goals, right? The one where a kick with your foot means the world, right? Like in soccer, you're kicking the ball all the time. Like, you're not going to call that football. You're going to just call it kicking the ball around all the time ball, right? But football, the one where when your foot counts the most, right? When there's like 3 seconds left on the clock and you're down by 2, and this foot is going to win you the game, win you a championship, right? That's the real football. That's the real football right there. The one where the guys wear tight shorts. Yep. Proper football. Proper football. You like dags? Oh, you mean dogs? Sure. I like dags. I got to open up some windows in here. I'm hotboxing too hard in here. But, okay, guys. So, everything's a deep red. It's been hell. We're having a hard time. I understand the Blue Crew's probably toughing it out as well. We all don't care if we all don't even care if we, you know, get profit anymore. We just want to get back to our first positions, right? If we were chasing the pumps earlier this year. But still tremendous opportunities out there, guys. Like, I can't believe it. NLT has gone down to like $14 per million now. So we got it at 16. Now it's coming down to 14. We may see NLT go down sub $10 one more time. Just one more time. Right before the volatility comes back in. Geez, Josh, your Jeter's set. Okay, one more time. Here you go, Josh. Look at that, man. Jeter, Los Angeles. A Journey to Glory. And it's about the LA Dodgers, right? Check that out. Open it up. You got your front page here, a little forward, talking about the championships. You got all the buds that are in this kit, right? Representing each one is one Jeter bullet, representing a championship and a different high, right? So you had one that's like a sativa, one that's an indica, one that's a hybrid, and it goes back down to the latest championship. And then you go into the kit. Look at that, man. I've already taken this one out, obviously, for now. But yeah, nice little book. Good place to hide your weed. Hopefully Josh was watching. We might have to show it again near the end there, but hey, you got so XLM ecosystem. I think XLM ecosystem is one of the best opportunities there, guys, because they've basically have reset it again. We're like at a little bit higher than we were in 2023. SHX is a lot higher than what it was. It's still a 10x plus from where it was in 2023. Is there a chance that XX Network, since it's been rejected yet again at that penny range, that XX Network might actually break down to even lower lows? Not XX Network, SHX, sorry. SHX might even break down to newer lows? Like, is it going to go to 001 for SHX? Like, is NFT going to go back to $5 per milli? Are they really going to do this again? Right? Josh O'Hare, yeah, happy you saw it, man. Good stuff. Yeah, Yeah, fun little collector's item, man. I usually wouldn't go for something like this, but I was like, oh, dude, if it's Jeter and it's live rosin, and at least the bud will like still get you like, because sometimes you'll buy something like this, right? And it's just like the bud's crap, right? But anyways, got a good discount on it too because it was on a Sunday. But XLM ecosystem, I think we're back basically to the same vibes that we had in 2023, and yet Sora Bond's a year older. Right? XLM, Stellar has been quiet. Right? People are getting. Funny thing with that, the XLM, it's an ISO 20022 compliant project too. And you see XLM not going to new lows for not being part of a crypto strategic reserve, not going to new lows for not even being mentioned or invited or seen at a crypto ball or the crypto roundtable there. So what does this mean for XLM and that's the Stellar ecosystem? I think it means that we're seeing tremendous opportunities here. I don't think Stellar, David Schwartz, Chris Larson they respect Stellar. I think there's fake drama that's going on between them, personally. David Schwartz said, that Jen McCaleb just didn't think it through right. They had differences of how they can make, benefit as being a company, right? That uses a digital asset. And, Jen McCaleb wanted to go for, he wanted to go for a nonprofit, right? I think that's what the ultimate vision it came down to, is one that wanted to be a business that's using a digital asset, and the other one that wanted to be a nonprofit just focused on the growth of a digital asset. Both respectable. I think it's just like, it was not even that. I think it was just the elites going like, okay, we have too much concentration of power in this one team. We need to start spreading it out, just so it doesn't look, we could start spreading it out and yet still be connected, right? Where, like you do with Coca-Cola and Pepsi, you still have the market of all sodas, basically, with Coca-Cola and Pepsi. And it makes it look like there's competition. Competition's a good thing. People like picking one over the other, right? Keeping that divided mindset or agenda that they always have, always divided, right? Because it can't just be one ledger for all of them, right? It's got to be multiple, so everybody has the illusion of choice, right? But you're still on chain, and you're still basically on a ledger. So XLM, I think that, they're there to be, I think that Stellar's going to have a wonderful comeback story. Stellar could be one of the Phoenixes, because right now, you're just seeing that they're complying and doing all the right things and appearing in front of Congress and things like that. Damn, dude, I'm almost done with this thing. I usually don't even finish a whole bullet, but we've just been ripping. Illusion of choice, that's what it's always about, man. I mean, that's what, in the basis of all this with crypto, guys, it's freedom within their system, right? So we're still in the box. You get what I'm saying? But we can play in that box however the hell we freaking like, right? Because we have the tools that they have, right? Now, breaking out of the box happens from within, right? It happens from just you as an individual. Right? That's why it's better to own gold and silver and precious metals and, things that are of the earth, right? That were created from the earth and not from a computer. Limited resources. Even though they say that more gold is appearing, more silver, I don't care about what they say. Gold has been around forever. Gold is still a value. People still love gold. I still like gold when I see it. Just as an internal type of thing. It's like you're just grown with knowing gold is something special. Emeralds are something special. Diamonds are something special. Right? Now, these digital assets in their digital world are the digital equivalents of gold and diamonds. Are they going to get pegged to these real world forms of value? And if so, then that's a different setup. That's a new face to the market that we haven't seen before, right? Yeah, we've had all these apparently pegged to gold assets that have been little practice runs, but a legitimate one. And what does that mean for gold? Because banks have way more gold than they do crypto, or maybe both. Maybe they've been setting themselves up for both for this pegging, right? But they've been setting themselves up with a ton of gold to flip the switch because they're getting the masses and people something that's easily accessible is crypto. It's hard to get gold. You have to wait for gold to get delivered to you to purchase it, jump through hoops, all that stuff to get it, right? Crypto is just really easily accessible. So it's going to be easy to sell the masses to go, once again, you'll own nothing and be happy. You're not going to own gold, or at least they hope you don't. That was a good bud. That was a good one. All right, let me put this away, guys. Freedom seeds. Need freedom seeds. Where's the cap for? Oh, I probably dropped it. That's all right. We'll find it. Kind of want to put it back in its container. Give me a sec. Worst show. Best community, guys. Alrighty. Oh, it's probably in the freaking box. Nope. Okay. More precious. Better than jumping off a bridge, I suppose. Yeah. Nuna. Nuna's a good risk. Yeah, Nuna's a better one. Yeah. Roids, not roads. Where we're going, we don't need roids. Asteroids aren't real. Space isn't real. What's above us is a really, really nice screen. The whole sky is all a simulation. What about this asteroid with the stupid amount of gold on it that's going to tank the price of gold? Asteroid, I mean, dude, if anything, that just sounds awesome, right? Like, what? A freaking asteroid that has some gold on it? Hell yeah. That sounds like a freaking space anomaly. You can even call it asteroid gold, right? You'll have your regular gold, you'll have your Earth gold, you'll have this space gold. Maybe it has some different energy on it. Who knows? Where we're going, we don't need any roads. We're live in a masturbation simulation. There we go. Bradley in the house. Guys, we're off to Monday. Not worried about these dips. Just trying to figure out more cryptos to accumulate, and which ones are going to be the ones on Coinbase that, or Uphold, that we can easily access that are maybe some gems. XRP, of course, XLM, Algorand, HBAR, ADA, right? Those are the DREC alliance. So far, they have been the Get Wrecked alliance. But not as bad as some of the other cryptos, especially some of the lower cap ones. At least Bitcoin is still above 20K, y'all. Right? At least XRP is still above 50 cents. At least XLM is, I think, still above, 15 cents or so? Or at 10 cents, I'll take that. Right? This thing used to be at 2 pennies, 6 cents forever. Right? Slow motion lottery. That's why you got to sometimes be like alchemists and just Bitcoin, and then go fishing and go do some crazy shit in Thailand, right? Blue Castle. Asteroids should be called hemorrhoids. Yeah, you should hemorrhoids, and then asteroids should actually be called asteroids. Yeah. G, ignore the pink elephant. Yep. Just another day with the deep reds. I mean, enjoy it. I hope we're accumulating today. I hope we have found a way to accumulate today and just chipping away. See, this is why we're not going, like, once again, it just proves time and time again why not, like, having the mentality of just going gun-ho on a day, on a single day based on the market. Yeah, hey, you know, that can maybe come, you know, that can maybe pay off for you if there's like some short-term gain, sure. But I just like the, what am I throwing $10 at today? What am I throwing $25 at today? Right? What am I throwing my coffee money at today? And then just hodling, just stacking it up brick by brick. Doesn't matter what you're doing with the price. That was my coffee money anyway, right? I've actually been skipping coffees again because these deep reds are too delicious. What about sunrise? What about rain? What about all the things that you said were to gain? What's up? The face sees you. Same plan. Why stress, dude? Day in, day out. Just like a ninja. Just chipping away. And the more red, dude, the more consecutive days that it's in the red, the more we're celebrating with the blue crew and just going, man, these green days are going to be amazing, man. We're going to have amazing options in front of us, right? Every day I'm hodling. Yeah. Every day accumulating. Doesn't work as well, though. Bill in the house? Yeah, we're going to need you. Did you read the memo? Yeah, we're going to need you to do some copies of that. And then if you can pass that on to you know, Jeff, and then have him read it aloud, that would be great. I've got like 4 different. I love that movie, Office Space, man. That's the blue crew, man. Is Office Space life right there, dude. We're just like that guy. Like after he got hypnotized, it's like we just don't give a shit, man. Just do whatever. Have fun with your song and dance, whatever show you're doing. You need these digital assets to put people on chain. That's what you want to do, Elite, right? We want to be able to be free in your box. So we're accumulating in the deep reds. We know you're accumulating in the deep reds. BlackRock has been accumulating freaking BTC in the millions recently. Ethereum in the millions being accumulated. I've got like 4 different walks to earn apps on my phone. Same with Bitcoin mining apps. Yeah, hey, exactly. Just stacking up Satoshis, right? If they're giving you free Satoshis, I'm taking it. By the way, if you guys don't know about the Ember app, in the link below, if you guys want to earn some extra Satoshis for using our referral code, we're just earning Satoshis every single day, man. So stacking them up. I'm just going to build up to a large amount of sats on there and then wait for Bitcoin to go to 1 million, right? Wait for it to go to at least 700,000, something like that, man. It could happen. I think it's definitely possible that Bitcoin, you know, that we're still in a very, you know, we still got to go through the overuse of energy and electricity phase. And we're going from the overuse of gas to the overuse of electricity. And then we're going to meet that you know, eco-friendly point somewhere within the 2030s. It's not going to be necessarily 2030 exact. It'll be 2034, 2032, right? Where this stuff is really at its peak. Hey, man, us seeing the Interledger web browser extension beta being released just recently. Oh, give me a second. Us seeing the web browser extension for Interledger Protocol beta being released recently is a massive development. Still so many people sleeping on it. It is what it is. It's frustrating, honestly, because like the things that should be important and should be lifted and reposted and have like thousands of views on, right? Possibly millions, going viral, isn't the stuff that, you know, deserves it, right? Interledger Protocol and what they're building is the internet of value, and talking about interoperability across not just blockchain ledgers, which is an innovation of itself, but across every single ledger that exists. Interledger Protocol has been building out for years, right? So I think, you know, projects like that, projects like what's going on with XRP and Ripple, right? And what they've been building out, it's like some people just see it and some people don't. And it is what it is. And it's not like you're trying to change people's minds. You're just presenting like what they're doing, and they're growing, right? I quit coffee till the next bear. Yeah, same. Yeah, I don't need coffees, man. Waking up to deep red is my new coffee today, or, you know, or has been my new coffee, right? Waking up to deep red, it's just like, okay, that gets me psyched up. We're skipping coffee today. We're buying some XRP. We're buying some XLM. We're buying some SHX. We're buying some algo. Train has left the station. Let's go. Oh my gosh. That's a freaking hilarious joke, man. That's insane. That's insane, face as you. Open coin, please, Moon. XRP pegged to any chart with current red candles. Yeah. G must have seen some thugs. What's up? Love gatekept news. Yeah. Right? What a clown world we live in, dude. It's so... But you would think the people, like, see, this is the thing, is like, you would think the people would have more of an impact. But the people are choosing to focus on these other things because people are so... they get reactionary over things, right? So they... and they... You know, it's like they don't even know... They get reactionary over every little thing. Like, they... Yeah. You could almost say, like, there's the... I don't know. There's like a... I feel like there's a conscious that, like, wants to feel like they have to keep up with every new trend, right? Like where they have to say, did you see that show last week? Did you see this episode of White Lotus? Did you see, you know, did you see, Severance? Oh my God, what an amazing show. All the, you know, like all these distractions around the, and, you know, we all have our ways of running away and escaping, right? Or just wanting to feel like numb. Right. And I get that. But it's just funny how it's, you know, just all around, it's how they cater to making this type of global conscious that like cares so much about being kept up to date on things and viewpoints and like people's perspectives. Right. And yes, but I think it's like I think we're going over the top with it. I think like there's people who are just like, there's never enough. You can never have enough, right? Like that type of mentality. It's like a very competitive world that, especially over here in LA. I know in the rest of the world, it's not necessarily like that. Like in other countries, you know, that I've been to or states and things like that, it just always seems chiller. But yeah, it's always just has this online. You see it though, like it's a very competitive type of mindset online. A bunch of like, I told you so's, you have to check this out or else you know nothing. You're super ignorant. You know, just a lot of hate bashing, a lot of trolling, right? And that's how they try to like wrapping it up and how it goes into like crypto and things like that. It's like same thing in the crypto space. Like, what have you given me lately? I'm up to date. There's a lot of developers on Solana. Solana's the one, right? Like, you know, those type of like, or, you know, the type of, oh, what's the latest meme coin today? I can make a quick short-term gain. It's, you know, it's all about the, it's not about, there's not so much a long-term view of a lot of things. And it's a very like hasty, quick, competitive type of mindset. And it's just like, hey, you just do you, man. I'm taking my time. I'm not in a rush to go anywhere, man. I'm just chilling. Winner, chicken dinner. Let's go. I just grow my plants in peace. There you go. Gee, I will seriously unalive sniff if I don't get any GDLT tokens sent to my wallet by COB. Time is ticking. What the heck is going on here? What the heck? GDLT, we buying. We're always buying, man. If it's red, we're buying. If it's green, we have options, right? That's, if you haven't known that, now you know, right? I feel like these reds are great for newbies because now they get the idea of like, oh, okay, not chasing pumps anymore. They're in that mindset of, I don't even care if I get back to my original position, just, or I don't even care if I take profit, just give me my original position, right? That's the type of mentality they're in right now, right? Where they appreciate even every little gain back to their original position, right? That's where they're at right now. So we're chipping away, though. We're not afraid to just jump in. We're not praying for, we're accumulating. We're doubling down. We're all in. More reds, more buys, more greens, more sells, more options. Let's go. What? That's freaking nuts, bro. Jesus. Snip's crazy, man. Some call me good, but Dr. Green Thumb, the scientifical, mystical one. Now let's get stoned under the rays of the sun. Yeah. What's it called? That's the, yeah, freaking Cypress Hill, man. Yeah, people don't, like, people are, you know, go around acting like they're so smart and everything, yet they don't have cold wallets. Like, come on, man. You're going around talking about how to be so safe and how to be so clean and washing your hands and doing all this stuff and showering every single day, putting like freaking 3 different shampoos in your hair all the time, all these products, right? Doing all that stuff, right? Eating the foods that you get on DoorDash. But you don't even have a freaking cold wallet. Keeping up to date with the latest episode of freaking, you know, New Girl or you know, whatever new shows are freaking the big thing right now. My gosh, man. AI, what's up, Alchemist? Good to see you. Chocolate mushroom night in Thailand. Nice, dude. Chocolate colored starfish. Let's go. Bought XRP and XDC on the dip last night. Let's go, Clark. Wonderful. $1,500 XDC for $100 last night. My gosh, dude. Good man. I literally never shower 100. No, I like to shower. I'm just saying, like, it's just funny. I'm not like a super cleanly guy though either. I believe in, you know, building your immunity. That's the way I like to go about life. I like life and me collaborating a little bit, you know, manifesting some stuff, if it so allows. Silver Days, XRP, sir. Alchemist in the house. He's going to Thailand. He's fishing, just buying Bitcoin, accumulating day in, day out, living the peaceful life. It is a peaceful life, indeed, my good sir. Bitcoin here, Bitcoin there. Little Satoshis here, little Satoshis there. I take a shower, but I can't take a shower every single day in the wintertime or my skin breaks out. Exactly. That's how it gets, right? It's like during seasons, you're like, all right, just have like maybe a quick wash today. We're skipping. We're talking about hygiene today, guys. Keeping it crypto. Because maybe, you know, your water bill could be less if you're skipping some showers and then buying some of these deep reds. Right? Your electricity bill could be better if you just started to have your eyes get used to the darkness. And if you just stop watching TV. What the hell is good on TV nowadays anyway? It's all BS. Right? We went from having really great quality stuff that you would go to a theater in mass to watch. To, I mean, you still got people filling up theaters occasionally for specific things, and usually it's for older films. How funny is that? But, you know, with streaming era now and everything like that, and just the demand for new content here or there, everything's a streaming thing. Everything's for the intention of it being streamed. Nothing's for the intention of it being in a film or a movie theater anymore. And if they do say it's for a movie theater, it still has that streaming touch to it. It's still shot with, like, you know, Netflix accepted cameras, right? Formats. How funny is that? Already, like, you know, finding a way to shape the perspective, right? You can always wash your armpits and voice your feet. Yeah, so what the hell's good on TV anymore, man? Just read some books. I've been reading the John Carter series from, you know, Princess of Mars, and then I'm on Gods of Mars now. Awesome book. Awesome, you know, hell, you're on your phone most of the time anyway. What the hell's good on TV? Everything's amazing on your phone. Social media has gotten to the form of entertainment, and it's only getting better and better, right? Following other people is better than following celebrities. And those people start to become celebrities. You can always wash your armpits, voice your feet. I'm not taking a shower every single day in the summertime, though I have to. Yeah, I mean, over here in Los Angeles, there's going to probably be some drought issue that's going down. If they are even giving us the dune symbolism heavy over here. Turn the circuit breaker off. Ooh, smart man. That's an interesting one. I like that, dude. Holy crap, thanks, Gary. That's a brilliant move right there, man. I was thinking just unplugging stuff, but you're right. Like, what's the point of even having the electricity running if, you know, just in... I mean, well, you have it for your fridge, though, right? So you probably turn off the circuit breaker for, like, certain things, but not for your fridge. Right, to keep your stuff. You're like, what fridge, dude? I just buy everything that I'm gonna eat on the day. I ain't storing stuff and, you know, like using up that electricity. I got ZERPs to get, man. Blue creatures are blessed, my man. We got the blue crew here. I like blue creatures. That's fun, man. Maybe the blue crew is blue creatures. All the blue creatures, the green giants, and the deep red alliance. The gray ledger citizens. When Ice Wall expedition. Oh, in terms of the... Wait, are you talking about the Ice Wall in John Carter? Dude, Dotar Sojak. Yeah, man. Whoa, okay. Let's go. I want to see, I'm going to finish reading Gods of Mars, and then the next one after that, the original trio. And then I want to see the John Carter movie after that, just to see how terrible that film is. Because I never seen it anyways. And like to see something that's like at least an action movie that kind of try to adapt the series, That would just be fun. Anyways, to just get a taste of it. Canned tuna. Yeah, I think the Blue Crew world that we've created is like pretty similar into stuff that has like, you know, within the John Carter vibes and all the different creatures that are over there too. Different races. Oh, so yeah, the ice wall expedition is happening. I think it's like already kind of gotten there in Gods of Mars so far. Like I'm only like I would say I'm about close to 100 pages in, so I'm almost halfway to through the book. Yeah, don't give me any big spoilers here, you guys. Okay. It's one of the best movies. It was good. Oh man, so it's just like there's no reason it tanked. Grow your own food and live on. I mean, sometimes there's movies like that where they tank it because they're like, wait, maybe we don't want this subliminal really going out in a big way. We just want it to be like, hey, we did show you, but like I feel like some movies that tank are like that, where it's like, oh man, we gave too many subliminals away here, right? We need to just make it seem like it's a trashy ass movie, right? And hopefully limited eyes see it. Of course, there's going to be the group that goes, oh my God, actually underrated movie, right? Or whatever. Or the context or subtext of these. Guys, we got 66 viewers watching. I appreciate you. I know it's been kind of an all over the place stream. So I'm just so grateful for anybody who's been supporting here on a Monday. We're, you know, starting our Monday off right, man. We're not fretting these deep reds. We got the golden eye. We're freaking sharp. And we're looking into, you know, what digital assets we want to accumulate. I want to get some like freaking IOTX at a penny. I want to get some Blue Rose at 2 cents. I want to get some of these low cap, low penny, multi-zero cryptos right now in the deep reds while they're still cheap, because they'll be the ones that go up hundreds of percent in a 7-day period or 24-hour period because they're such low micro cap cryptos, right? But there are some really good deals on the blue chip cryptos. Of course, the DREC Alliance as a whole, we really like. Grow your own food, live off the land, go hunting, fish, great, and fishing, great for the soul. Exactly, it makes the soul stronger. You're right, Bradley. The uncomfortable things are the things that make you strong, right? But it doesn't mean you do things that hurt you, right? It's not things that like necessarily give you a great pain, right? That's not what we're talking about. It's you know, sometimes repetition is difficult, like when you exercise, right? The repetition fluctuates all over the place. I mean, you're really just with where you're at on that day. Sometimes when you work out, sure, you may be stronger or whatever. And sometimes you'll go through sets and just kill it. And you're like, damn, I'm feeling good, right? And then other days you're like, damn, that was tough. Am I just freaking getting weak? What's going on, right? It's just the human experience, right? And that's how it kind of is with crypto, is just like, man, today it feels great buying the deep reds. And then sometimes you're just like, man, screw these freaking deep reds, dude. They're getting to me. Geez, gee, I want 2s on your next doink. All right. Growing food is a lot of work, definitely. That's why you gotta hire people that can grow the food for you. Alchemists. You know, we're talking about when we, you know, we've already, like when we're where you're at, right? When we're in Thailand and you can have some Thai ladies grow some food for you. And also do your bidding in other areas. Dude, I don't know, man. Yeah, I got to go and go by. We are near the end of the hour here for some kin, but it's down in the past 24 hours. My gosh, man, what a beautiful opportunity to be able to get at least maybe $500 million. I feel like RPM has $1 billion, but he doesn't want to say. I feel like RPM is at a point where he's like, I got $1 billion, mate. I'm not going to tell anybody. Of course, I give you an Aussie accent. I forget that mate always goes with Aussie, but let's buy a submarine and go to the bottom of the Mariana Trench and use a bus window hammer. My gosh, man. I don't know if I could do what they did when they we got to the endless pit thing, that thing where they go there, and that's where I'm at. Like no further exploration from there. But I do think that they go into like some other form of life that's there, or like under the water, it's like no water or something like that. But yeah, submarines and planes, man, I have great fears of. I hate not having, like, as much as I would be in awe in the moment of it, and I would probably feel like safe and comfortable and chill. Like, I always have an initial feeling of just being like, man, I don't want to fly. I don't want to go in a plane. I don't want to go in a submarine. I don't want to be so far down in the freaking waters that there would be no way that if I got out of the submarine that I would have enough air to go back up. You know? Blue Crew Day in the park. Yeah, let's go. Thai markets are very cheap. There you go. Yeah, you reap what you sow. Yeah. Do what is best habit will soon render it both agreeable and easy. Yeah, there you go, Pythagoras. You need a blue crew growing crew. Hey, man, they're going to be out of my blue gardens, making sure those blue roses are always in bloom. Black Knight in the house. What's up, Black Knight? Good to see you. Appreciate any new subscribers to the channel, by the way, guys. Helping us grow. XRP grows on trees. How much does the subservient Thai wife go for, Alchemist? Oh, man. Guys, on that note, appreciate everybody jumping in for another one. The deep reds are plenty out there. It's just really picking your flavor. You know, I can't believe ASI is around 40 cents. I think that's such an undervalued crypto in general. Cosmos ecosystem, the XLM ecosystem, the HBAR ecosystem, the XRPL ecosystem, Sologenic, COREUM, Pulsara, right? Expector, Root. Amazing opportunities out there. And, you know, we're not getting psyched out. We're chipping away. We skipped the coffee. So we're buying some XRP, or we're buying some, you know, IMX, buying some IOTX, buying some ZBEC, buying some KIN. We're buying something today. That's what I know. Right? Deep red days, we're buying something. Much love to y'all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going to kill this week, man. I got a feeling this week's going to be strong for us. It's our birthday week coming up on the 11th. God bless to everybody. If you guys want to support the channel, in the description below, there's ways to support. We have wallets for crypto destinations there. We have our KIN tip card as well at the bottom of the description there. We have our Ember app for mining Satoshis with us, and get Satoshis if you use the referral code. And, you know, just hitting the like, super chatting, subscribing. Either way, all of that helps. You guys know how to YouTube. Much love to all of y'all. Always good times and good vibes. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh my gosh, let's head on out here. Always grateful. Thank you, Blue Crew. Thank you, Green Giants. Thank you, Ledger Citizens. And thank you, Deep Red Alliance. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. We got the eye of the tiger, and we got the golden eye, and we keep it crypto. I'll see you guys in the Blue Castle. Much love. Adios.
I'm gonna keep trying if you guys keep trying. Let's keep rocking and rolling, man.
I mean, man, we found some amazing shit out there today. I mean, the kind of shit I didn't think you could find in the trash, you know?
Look at the moon. Oh my god, this is definitely not normal.
We're on the XRP roller coaster. You can't get me to let go, cause the XRP roller coaster won't stop. It won't stop. It won't stop.
1KX strategy, I got big bags gradually, so please don't be mad at me. I'm cashing out happily. If they didn't buy, that's a tragedy. If you didn't sell, no strategy, and you missing out, that's staggering. Swimming around, I got island dreams. The flippening is happening. You thought the chart was flattening, it went to dark, then the blackening. I want 1K, I'm imagining. Flip the switch and we traveling. Dark to light, it was dazzling. You heard the boom, it was rattling. You ain't get a bag, that's damaging.
We're on the XRP roller coaster. You can't get me to let go, cause the XRP roller coaster won't stop.
Tick tock, piss, boom. Here's another Red Bull drop for you. I'm buying it up, getting interest too. Future trillions coming soon. Hardware wallet, nothing can stop it. On the drop, I guess I'm buying. Internet of value, got me flying. XRP community, the first to ride it. BG and Joe Cat's the pilot. Take off soon, blasting off like a Space Force rocket. Heading to the moon.
We're on the XRP roller coaster. You can't get me to let go, cause the XRP roller coaster won't stop.
We just touched down like a payload. Better pay me my money for you end up in halos. You ain't see us coming around the corner like tornadoes, but when you see us go, it's gonna make your mind and brain blow. On the way up, me and G gon' make it rain though. Pot of gold, but you ain't never find a rainbow. We headed up the roller coaster and your train slow. Big bags, little bags, we got the payload.
We're on the XRP roller coaster. You can't get me to let go, cause the XRP roller coaster won't stop. It won't stop. It won't stop.
Them other coins we canceling, it's sorta like a balancing. You stuck in all examining, now going into panicking. FOMO like a mofo on the low, we gon' blow. If you don't know, you a bozo. Enjoy the show.